Hey guys, welcome to High Falls State Park in High Falls, Georgia. We are about 15 minutes outside of Griffin and 45 minutes to an hour outside of Atlanta. So if you look on the left here, this is one of our hosts. This campground has two hosts. Most of the electric hookups in this campground are 30 amp. All of those that you see down here, these campsites have 30 amp. They also have water. No sewer here, no Wi-Fi. If you decide to book a campsite at this campground, you'll be given a code. There is a gate. So when you book your site, you'll be given a code to enter the gate. So this campground is really safe. So we'll be taking a left right here and heading up this hill. Overflow parking area right there. I really like this campsite on the right. It's pretty quiet and kind of secluded all by itself. And once we get on top of the hill here, we're going to take a right and head around a loop. Bathhouse here on the left. So up here on top of the hill, a lot of these sites are 50 amp. And as you notice, there are some big sites pull through. I personally like a pull-through site because if I was driving my camper, I am terrible at backing up, so I would want to pull through. My husband, on the other hand, he can back up, no problem. This is a really family-friendly campground. There's a lot of families here that do camping. It's usually pretty quiet. As we're going around the back here, some of these sites are 30 amp. So if you do decide to come to this campground, just make sure you check out what site you want, because if you want 50 amp, not all of them are that. Now we're on the back side of the loop. I think a lot of these are 50 amp back here. And we'll be coming back by the same bathhouse. It'll be on the left. So as we're turning to go back down the hill, this last campsite on the right here is another one of my favorites. It's just a really nice site right on top of the hill, has a great view, it's private. Now we're heading back down the hill. And once we get to the bottom of the hill, we'll be veering off to the left. This video is being filmed on a Saturday, so there's a lot of people camped here over the weekends. During the week, a lot of the people leave and it's more open and quiet, and then it fills right back up again on the weekends. Right on the left here is another one of the hosts. We spent a good amount of time in this campground. We stayed for 2 weeks, left for a short period, and came back and stayed for another 2 weeks. And we found that the hosts here at this campground were really, really friendly. Another thing you might have noticed is that there is no playground here. They had tore down the old playground, and they have a new one. It just isn't put together yet. So they have all the pieces ready to go. So hopefully they'll get that put together, and there'll be another playground here soon. Another bathhouse here on the left. I think there's a total of 4 bathhouses here, and they do a really good job of keeping them clean. We're driving by a gray water dumping station, so even though there's no sewer hookups here, there are different areas where you can dump your gray water. So if you're staying here and your gray water gets full from a shower or the sink, there are different areas where you can dump your gray water. All of the campsites here are really good size as well, and most can accommodate any size camper. As you can see, there's everything here from tents to pop-ups to fifth wheels to big Class A's. So we're going to turn left here, and this is a smaller loop. I think this loop would be really great for group camping. It's a small area, you could all camp together. It just seemed really nice for groups and family camping. We see a lot of groups camp together in here. I think this bathhouse here is the newest bathhouse in the campground. So we're going to take a left right here and head up to the dump station. So So this campground is separated into two parts. There's this side of the campground, then you're going to go up the road and go to the other side of the campground. So here's the dump station on the right. You can see there's two stations for dumping your black water tank. Alright, and now we'll head up to the other side. Okay, now we're at the other side of the campground. This side is right next to the falls. You'll probably notice over here it is smaller, the sites are smaller, but it is close to the water. Again, there is water and electric, but no sewer. They have yurts over here on this side, and I think these yurts are really, really neat. I would love to spend the night in one of these yurts sometime. Just seemed really cool to me. You can see the water right there. The yurts overlook the water. What a great spot. This is an information building right here on the right, so you can get information about local campgrounds, state parks, and they also do have Wi-Fi within the building. And I think the Wi-Fi is free. So along with a view of the water in the falls, this campground also sports a pool, and a playground. There's the playground right down there, overlooking the falls. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and join me again soon. Bye!